Alright guys, to be honest, this chapter was really like the reason, or not the reason, but at this point I got like, I understand why I don't really feel like reviewing the anime at this point, or maybe it's just me, but let's get back on that later. But for now, the first thing I want to say was now everything was back to waiting for the big battle. Natsu was there with Lucy, waiting at her room, at her house, of course. Oh man, I've hurt myself a lot, but forget about it. Well, they were waiting for the big battle, of course, with Seraph, and everybody was excited about it. Lucy was writing. um, let's see. Wow, I feel so stupid. Sorry, but oh, Gray and Sylvia. Oh man, I totally forgot her name. It's the worst thing that ever happened. It's terrible, but you know, Gray and his lover. Let's say it like that. In the meantime, I'll search it on for you. But Juvia, oh man, I feel so bad at this. But you know who I'm talking about? Juvia and Gray. They're talking about um, Gray is saying eventually I will give you my answer when the battle is over because he wants to focus on it, and it's understandable because, well, if you are already thinking about a big war that's really troublesome to win, and then have other stuff to do, no matter how important they are, of what kind soever, that's really bothersome and not working together quite right. But they were talking about that. It was pretty nice, not much. It was really calm, and it was like, well, right, Seraph Gray got something up his sleeve for Seraph, and Natsu got something. So I'm really wondering, well, the first and Markov were waiting, and on the radar were looking like, well, nothing is here. Still not, so they were waiting, and at some point at the end, it was like, shit, hell is raining down, like in... I got it here already, so the last pages, page 17 was like, oh shit, they're here with like 50 ships or something, large ships, not normal small ships where you can put, let's say maybe 50 man. 25 is another large ship, maybe 50 is large, but they, you know, 50 times 50, well, you know, there are a lot of people, and if they're all as strong as, well, the guys that we saw, that's gonna be a little bit of trouble. So I'm really excited about this because I'm wondering, like, will this then be the last battle, or will this be a small battle, not making it like it's small because this battle is already gigantic, of course, but you know that at some point there must be a battle between Seraph, Agnolia, and, well, probably Natsu, I guess, because, well, you know, he's a brother of Seraph, so I guess that would be a gigantic clash, and maybe Gray takes even part of it. I don't know it for sure, but I don't guess that Gray will be a part in a big final battle, because he's not that big character, no, the important character. He's of course important with Natsu, but Natsu is important because he's a brother of Seraph, and, well, Agnolia, we know he's freaking strong, and maybe he comes even in on this gigantic battle, but I don't know, because Seraph was talking about a big festival with fighting, and I don't know anymore if they are referring to this battle. If you know, please leave a comment behind, because I totally forgot it. But that's really what I'm wondering about. Like, is this really the final battle? Is this the battle where Seraph is with them and going to fight against, amongst them, let's say like that, because it would be so freaking epic, and that is one thing I love about seeing in the anime. But at this point, I'm like, sometimes in the anime, I'm like, I see it, I'm like, alright, it's nice, but I saw it, I read it already about it, and I'm not like that excited because I'm already further in the story. At some point, it's not with all animes, but at this, I'm like, well, I've seen it. It's not the best, but I'm really wondering for what's coming next, of course, with Seraph and all this stuff. That must be freaking amazing, and I'm really looking forward to that. Well, I hope you liked this review. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. That's amazing, and you can stay up to date with new videos.